So today, we're going to dive right into a topic that's crucial for gardeners looking to extend their growing seasons: the comparison between season extenders and greenhouses. Now, have you ever wondered how much you're actually extending the season with each one? Or maybe you're just curious about their differences and benefits. Well, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of both options, helping you make the best decision for your gardening needs. First things first, let's talk about what season extenders and greenhouses actually are. Season extenders, as the name would suggest, are structures that extend your growing season for plants. They protect plants from early frost, cold snaps, and even pests. They also can get you a head start into the next season, since you can actually start in late winter or early spring. Some common types that you may have seen are cold frames, grow tents, hoop houses, row covers, or even little individual plant covers called clutches. Now, on the other hand, a greenhouse is a much more permanent structure, usually made of glass or polycarbonate, which creates a controlled environment for plants. It not only extends your growing season, but it allows you for winter gardening or even year-round gardening in some cases. Greenhouses come in a variety of shapes and sizes and styles, from your small backyard variety to your larger commercial ones. They're much more insulated than season extenders. Greenhouses with glazing with less than 8mm polycarbonate are not really considered greenhouses. They're really rather a season extender. Now, remember, there are always an exception to the rule. One brand, our Solex brand, they tend to use a high-density polyethylene, which still gives you a really high insulation value with a smaller product of a 3.5 or a 5mm. So just kind of keep that in mind. Now, both season extenders and greenhouses have their own unique benefits, but understanding their basic features is the first step in determining which one might be the best fit for your garden. Now, let's focus on season extenders. These are truly the unsung heroes for gardeners dealing with unpredictable weather in spring or fall. Season extenders, like cold frames, which are essentially mini greenhouses, offer protected and warm environments for seedlings or for cold season crops. Then there are mini hoop houses, or A-frame, that cover rows in your garden, giving you more options to grow some greens in cooler periods of the year. And let's not forget clutches now. These are little protective bells for individual plants. The great thing about season extenders is their versatility. They can be used in small gardens or even in balcony spaces, but they do have some limitations, like seasonal usage, size constraints, and the need for more frequent monitoring. If you're looking for a cost-effective, space-efficient way to protect your plants, season extenders could be your go-to option. They're also great for people who live in milder climates, since your growing season will be much longer than people who live with freezing temperatures. Now, on to the world of greenhouses. These structures are like plant paradises. Greenhouses can range from small DIY projects to larger commercial structures. They're typically made of glass or polycarbonate and can significantly extend your growing seasons, meaning you can grow them throughout the winter, given that it's well insulated and heated in most cases. Now, if you're curious about insulation, we recently made a video about it, and we'll put that link in the corner. So now, what's amazing about greenhouses is their ability to create a more stable environment. This means not only protecting plants from cold, but also managing humidity and sometimes even pests. However, they do require an investment in terms of money, time, space, and maintenance. Despite the investment, many avid gardeners and commercial farmers, the payoff of the yield and variety of plants is well worth it. All right, so now for the moment we've all been waiting for: the showdown between the season extender and greenhouses. Now, when it comes to cost, season extenders are generally more affordable than greenhouses. They're also easier to install and manage for small-scale gardeners. They're portable, so you can move them easily, put them away when you don't need them. However, they won't last that 10 years or more like most greenhouses do. In general, you'll get a couple of seasons out of a season extender. Now, greenhouses also offer more control over the environment because they have better insulation. And you can also add more accessories. They allow for a broader range of plants and longer growing seasons, but they do come with a higher initial cost. So your choice depends on your needs, your space, your budget, and how much control you want over your plant's environment. If you're new to gardening, start with a very affordable season extender. Might be the right thing to do. It's a great starter greenhouse. If you already know what you want to grow in the winter, I'd highly suggest you invest in a greenhouse right away. No matter what you choose in the end, both options open up a world of possibilities for extending your growing season. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned gardener, Understanding the differences between these tools can make a huge difference in your gardening success. So if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with your gardening friends. Your support means the world to us and helps us bring more content like this to you. And if you have any questions, experiences, or tips of your own, we'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Your input enriches our community and it helps us all grow together. A bonus tip: if you're using a season extender, remember ventilation is key. On a sunny day, the temperature inside can soar, potentially harming your plants. So keep an eye on the weather and open the doors and lids accordingly. Now let's jump right into some questions. First up, can I use a season extender in the summer? While they're mainly used for spring and fall, lightweight row covers can protect plants from intense sun and pests, even in the summertime. Next, how long can plants stay in a greenhouse during the winter? Well, it really depends on your plants and your greenhouse's heating capacity. Some greenhouses allow for year-round growing, but always do the research on what your specific plants need. And lastly, is it cost-effective to build my own greenhouse? Absolutely, especially if you have those DIY skills. A small, handmade greenhouse can be budget-friendly and just as effective. Check out some of those accessories, though, such as an exhaust fan, window openers, before you build your own greenhouse. This way, you can incorporate these into your plans. They usually have standard measurements, so it should fit in nicely. Well, thanks for all the great questions. Now, keep them coming in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer them in the future videos. Now, one last tip for our mini greenhouses. Now, you can add a bucket of water to the bottom of this greenhouse. First of all, it'll add a little bit of weight to keep this greenhouse nice and stable. Second of all, that bucket of water will function as a thermal mass to help keep the inside of your greenhouse just a little bit warmer at night. This will decrease the extreme temperature changes just a little bit, so you can use your greenhouse a lot longer. Now, that is just one example of a thermal mass. In your area, you may have something different, such as sand, things of that nature. Just something to kind of keep in mind. Now, this winter, we're actually going to test out some of these tricks with this little season extender here in Texas. So stay tuned for more tips. We have lots of exciting content lined up, so you don't want to miss it. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, so you'll never miss out on upcoming videos.